little burr. Turn this up. Ooh, hello, Nita. How are you, sweetie? Hugs. Hi, Shane. Shut up, stomach. Look at how nice and clear it is across the street. Ooh. Hey, Rayetta. Hello, Carol and Bill. Hi, Bronzini. How are you? Well, we had lots and lots of activity here last night. It was fun, fun, fun. I actually had to mute. Oh, I'm getting there, Bronzini. One day at a time. Yeah, how's your nosebleed, Miss Carol? I was watching Bobby's live stream last night, and I had to keep muting it so I could hear what was going on outside. It was too funny. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, if you want to, Bill, let me know what's causing her nosebleeds, and I'll send you information on how to help. Yeah, I'm sure, Nita. Hi, Pappy. Nita texted me in the middle of the night. She said, if you're still awake, get back on. So I had to get back on to listen to Roosterzilla. It was too funny. Boy, I don't know what I would do if they threw rocks like that at my place all the time. I'd be outside yelling, screaming my head off. Hi, Rietta. How are you? Yeah, I didn't get any sleep last night either. Uh-oh, you lost another chicken? Grrr. You put a camcorder out there, right? Yeah, with a metal roof, I couldn't do it, Nita. Nope. Yeah, I had to take hubby to the hospital, to the emergency room this morning. Hey, Matt. I didn't get any sleep last night, and then I had to get up and take him. He's fine. He was behaving himself and took the stuff I told him to get rid of his gallstones, and then his gallbladder started spasming. What kind of surgery, sweetie? Stomach? Oh, I should try to zoom in. Probably lose it. So how is everybody? I'm sorry to hear that, Shane. We would definitely keep you on our prayer list. What you doing, Matt the Brat? How's your toe? Matt's kicking chairs. I wish there was something I could do to help you, Shane. Yeah. Everybody needs prayers. Everybody needs prayers. Weasel app? What's a weasel app? Rick, you're silly. You need to do another all-night. Well, I know you don't have internet out there. Dang it. I was going to say, you need to do another all-nighter. So we can find out what's killing your chickens. But they're killing them in the broad daylight. Hey, Southern Cal. How are you, sweetie? Hey, sis. No, 10 o'clock. Remember I said 10 o'clock. It was actually late. Aw. Is your foot swollen, Matt? Oh, that's not good. Flu's not good. Hey, Bobby. We were just talking about your live chat last night. That's funny, Matt. I'm sorry you're sick, so Cal. Hi, Bam. How is you? There's lots of noise out there. I want to sleep in the RV tomorrow, if it's not too cold. Let's see what the temperature does. Oh, really? Did you post it? You didn't post anything, did you, Rick? Just okay, Pam? Oh my goodness, Shane. Email me, Shane. Let me talk to you for a while. Hey, Bobby, the pixelation on that, yeah, that's what I say, Pam. You and I are so much alike. The pixelation was just like when I'm away from my window and everything goes blurry. Well, it kept moving in and out, and there was definitely eye shine back on the other side of the trampoline. I think that's what was out there. And then it looked like at about, I mean, right before I left, it's like something black went right in front of the screen, but I'm pretty sure it was just the wind and the pixelation. But it kind of freaked me out because you could see like a night light or something go on, and then all of a sudden everything went dark. Uh-oh. Hi, Osquatch. How are you? Oh, Rick. 2017, huh? I do that to my recorder all the time. I don't ever change it. So my recorder says, you know, whatever year I bought it, 2015, 16, 17. Oh, no. You're just not. Hey, Mike, you're just not having much fun, are you, Rick? Hi, Ramona. You poor thing. I'm laughing. It's not funny, but it is funny. Yeah, last night it was pretty good, you know. I mean, I have to say it was pretty good. The rocks were annoying, you know. I mean, just annoying. I seriously wanted to go outside and yell at them. You know, I don't know how you can sleep through that. There was just one rock right after another, just bang, 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 bang. My neighbor is pulling the driveway, I think so. I think. Hey, Barry, how are you? Well, I'm pretty sure if I stay on till maybe 3 a.m., we'll have some activity here. Oh, good grief, Bobby, really? I sleep with one eye and one ear open. I can hear a mouse chewing on the wires. Yeah, we're about to get slammed again. And I wanted to sleep out in the RV tomorrow. Hey, Jamie. How are you, sweetie? Okay, so let me tell you all real quick. Training armadillos. Yeah, you're funny. Let me tell you all real quick what's happening here at the house. Uh, I I went back onto for sale by owner.com, whatever it is, where I had the house listed. And I took some pictures and then I raised the price. And then that guy that was here looking at the house called me today. Now, he didn't mention it. He just told me that they wanted to know if they could stop by this weekend. But I told him I wouldn't be here, and he's already seen the house enough. So I think he's getting the point that I'm not going to mess with him anymore. He keeps nitpicking me to death. You know, it's little stuff. But anyways, irritating. And Denny and I have been looking, still looking. We didn't get to go look at property because he was hurting real bad. Hey, Jenny. So now he's better. He had gallstones, and then I did that stuff I do with him, and the gallstones are gone. So by the time he got to the hospital, they're already gone. Hey, Tim. And now he's just, you know, now he's getting better. He's happy. Oop, I got eye shine. Hold on, guys. Eye shine. Eye shine above my truck. See? Did you see it? Eye shine above my truck. Oop, there goes the dog. And then, so we will go this weekend with or without the real estate agent to look at 2 pieces of property that, I don't know if I told you guys or not, but this one mountain, they divided up the property and they were selling it off, and some guy bought it. He bought the whole thing because he was going to do a pot farm. Did I tell you that, guys, that already? I don't know if I even told you. I could have already. But anyway. Hey, Chew. Hey, Bob. And, and it fell through because federally it wasn't allowed, so the feds wouldn't allow him to do it. How you doing, Bob? Yeah, you did, Jenny. Oh, you poor sweetie. Well, anyways, now all that property's up for sale, and it has electricity right there on 2 sides of the property, and water running through the middle of it. So it's perfect, and the price is right. So I'm going up to look at it this weekend, with or without anybody. 2 to 3 weeks. Why are they waiting so long, Bob? Yay! Everybody, Bob's got to face surgery again. His mesh not only failed, but it also tore. So Bob needs prayer big time. A raccoon? I know, it was Nutsy. He better be on bed rest. Squirrels. I know. Hey, Chrissy, how are you, sweetie? I'm sorry, Bob. There's got to be a reason for it. I think you're going to better care there. Email me, Southern Cal, please. I think you're going to get better care there than you would here, Bob, and I think that's why it happened. I have to believe that. Okay, Rick. You're blessed and highly favored. Hey, Gwen, how are you? Southern Cal? I know, but there's a reason. Hey, Chris. Bob, there's got to be a reason, and I think it is the health care. It's nice to see you too, Chrissy. It's been a while. So much has gone on here. We don't get much snow here, Tim, either. Yeah, I just think the doctors are going to take better care of you there than they would here, and that's why you have to stay. You'll get home. I got faith enough for both of us. You're funny, Matt. You're such a brat. That's why we all love you. Hey, Big Tim, how are you? Oh, here we go again. Watch, guys. Quick, eye shine. Ooh, you little monkey. It's kind of a bluish color if you look above my truck. Come on. I'll try to leave it there for a second. Well, we would try to send you, some tacos, but I don't think you'll like them once they get there. Dagnabbit. Believe me, you're going to have a lot of people making you tacos when you get home. You're going to be so sick of tacos. I had a nice long conversation with my son last night about the Sasquatch. No, it doesn't count. Oh, I have a tanker here. Uncle Bob made the ruts in your yard? What? Did he kill your chickens too? There goes my stomach. Shut up, shut up. Woo! Same to you. Did you hear that? I named my dog, my puppy, Tink. Yeah, I know, right, Jamie? I love that video. He got creeped out up there, so did I, just watching it. Uh-oh. Your Uncle Bob, you got him on camera? Woo! It couldn't have been his Uncle Bob. There's no way he'd come there and kill chickens. What'd you catch on video? Come on, now you got us all suspended here. Okay, Bobby. Uh-oh. I didn't do it either. I don't think Sissy did it either. That's just too funny. What are you peeking out over there for? I see you. I got a peeker. Yeah, my daughter-in-law's leaving cat food by the front porch again. Oh, thank you, Rick. I can't, hold on a second, I'll go look. Now you got me just curious. Hold on. crazy. Hey, Gator. What? I can't see nothing. That's it. You're grounded. I can't see nothing, Rick. What is it? The screen's too little. What was it? They got the chickens. Or are you just messing with me? I know you're messing with me. Brr, it is cold. I gotta get this blanket ready here. Okay, I'm all nice and comfy. Oh, okay. Dang, that's crazy. But it could be anything, right? It's daytime. Did you find any prints, Rick? Hello? I'm gonna catch that eye shine. Chilly 75. Yeah, that's funny. I'll take 75 degrees. I'll switch with you. I mean, it was like 70 degrees yesterday, and today it's like 30, you know? It's crazy. '55's not bad. Hold on, Jenny. I'll swing the camera over there. Hey, Chef. How are you, sweetie? No, honestly, Ramon, it was like 48 degrees here, but I said 30. It's not really 30. It just feels that cold. Jenny, I'll swing the camera over as soon as they pop up again. And it's right above my truck. You know where my truck is, right? Oh, I'd love 75-degree weather. Getting out the jackets. You're funny. Oh, me too, Tim. I'll take 75 degrees anytime. Okay, well, Jenny, I'll do this for you. Hold on a second, sweetie. All right, what I'm going to do... Okay, hold on, Chef. What I'm going to do, Jenny, is I'm going to turn you that direction. You're going to see the reflection off my truck, okay? Can you see the reflectors down there at the bottom? That's my truck. And back behind it is where you'll catch the eye shine when they pop up. Can you see? Okay. So when he pops up his little eyeball, which you might see here in a second, when he pops up his little eyeball, you can catch him. But he's being really sneaky. That's the third time I've seen him pop up there. Watch, watch. Sneaky little bugger. You'll just see it brief. It'll flash for a second. Hey, Gator. Yep, come on, babies. I heard a nice little low whoop. Hopefully you don't fall. Don't fall. You guys are leaning sideways because that's the only way for the camera. That's the only way the phone will sit. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, now when I turn the camera that way when I see him. Okay, Sheb, so how is Kevin? And what'd you guys all think about my guest? Trying to get, I'm trying to get Chuck on here. He's making me crazy. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's very laid back, and some of the stuff that he tells me is just crazy. No, not Chuck Schlab. This is Chuck, the realtor. It's a guy I've been working with trying to find a piece of property. And guess what he told me? He told me that people are like crazy moving from California to Oklahoma, and they're buying big old farms. And that's why he's been so busy. He said he's never sold so many huge places, properties. Okay, Chev. Yeah. We don't want to get into politics right now, but I heard the funniest thing today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's why the prices are going up. Did you guys hear that? That was pretty good. That was loud. That's what I heard last night too. It kind of sounds like a bark, but it's not a dog. Kind of like a screech bark, if that makes any sense to you. That's what it sounds like. Oh no, don't send them to Texas. Well, Texas won't deal with them. You know, they'll throw them out. Hi, Tom Paul. How are you? Well, I don't understand. I don't understand why they want to move someplace like that, but still maintain their attitude. Okay, let's not go there, guys. We're all here, Tom. We're all having our issues. No, no, Tim. Okay, all right, Chef. No, not all of Oklahoma. It just seems like Texas too. It doesn't seem like they're buying in the cities. It seems like they're buying rural. That's where all the prices have gone up. I mean, heck, when I first started looking at property, it was like $300 an acre, $300 to $600 an acre. Now it's like anywhere from 3,000 to 12,000 an acre. I mean, it just went skyrocketed. But I still believe we're going to get our property. We went to look at some tiny homes today because Denny and I were out together. Thank you for stopping by, Osquatch. Appreciate it. Have a blessed day. What? Ouch. Yeah, I know. Big time, huh? That's a big jump. Those noises out here tonight are crazy. Anyways, we went and looked at these tiny homes because my husband said that he wanted to just look at a few of them. One was 36,000, the other one was 58,000, and there was another one that was 75,000, and the only difference between them was one had a loft that you couldn't stand up on, and you couldn't even, there wasn't enough room. I think it was probably about 3 foot high, which is for storage. And then the other one actually had a fireplace on the front porch. I mean, on the front porch. I was like, okay. Jamie didn't thumbs up? Well, I don't believe that. Anyway, then the last one was just dumb. I mean, the kitchen and living room and most of them are kind of connected. And this one had a separation between them, which made, I mean, there wasn't enough room for my husband and I to walk down the hallway. And I said, forget that. That's the one that was $58,000. Lots of stuff has gone up, guys. Ricky, behave yourself. But I figured I'll go out to the property. You're fine, Mike. You know I don't care about thumbs up or thumbs down. It don't bother me. They're just playing with each other. I'm going to go out there and ask for permission to be on the property. Boy, I've been having some wicked dreams lately. I think it was my long conversation past couple days with my son about Sasquatch and other cryptids. I just haven't been able to sleep. And I'm having all these dreams about interactions and stuff. It's just really weird. Okay, Bob. Here comes the military. You hear them? Oh, shops are nice. Yeah, you can hear them start to come in. These are the ones that fly pretty low. I don't know why that one doesn't. I think you have to get a new one. What I want for the new piece of property is a small place to live, a hot house, a chicken coop, and that's it. That's all I want. Am I asking too much? No. Yes. No. Yes. Ignore me. What are you looking for, baby?
I need I need zinc and vitamin C.
Calcium, magnesium, zinc, upper right-hand side, second shelf.
Is
Yeah.
calcium and magnesium in that hydration formula you gave me?
Yes.
Shit, I
Then
just
there's,
gave her one of those.
stop swearing. Then find, the zinc is downstairs, I believe, and the vitamin C. Who needs vitamin C?
I'm gonna give it to all three of us because, all four of us because Lizzie used to get sick.
Oh, great. Well, you guys start taking the echinacea up there. Start taking the echinacea, 2 for everyone. There's vitamin C up there and garlic.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I just bought another thing of garlic.
Yeah, I have a whole thing of garlic.
Okay. Break out the soap. Yep, he swore.
Like to see somebody try.
Now you behave yourself. He always swears, and I always yell at him.
I don't say anything bad. Don't drop the F-bomb and all that kind of stuff.
You don't, huh?
No, I don't.
Uh-huh.
Not in front of you anyway.
Well, not in front of me.
You know I said
Okay,
that.
Carol and Bill. Hey, email me, will you, Bill? Yeah, if I had a quarter jar for every time he swore, I'd be wealthy.
I wouldn't be true. Everybody on the block would be.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, God bless you, sweetie. Give her a hug for us. Yeah, I don't like the swearing thing. I think it takes more brain cells to think of better words. Yeah, Denny's downstairs on the computer. He's feeling much better. The camera's pointing at the neighbor's house across the street, Tim. If you watch it and you see any of those windows black out, it's because it's a sassy out there. Sasquatch. Good night. God bless you. I think I will try to, I may try to zoom in. The only reason I won't is because I won't be able to see the eye shine by my truck. Because it'll go haywire on me when I try to move it. But it's pretty cool to watch them walk in front of those windows. It blacks out the windows over there. And you know, those windows are pretty darn tall, so they gotta be, it's the juveniles that do it. I don't know where the parents are, but I know it's the juveniles that do it. That was probably just Rick playing around. You know, he likes to mess with that stuff. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't care if there's thumbs up or thumbs down. It don't bother me, guys. And I had YouTube contacting me, asking me where to send the money. I says, money for what? It's too funny. Excuse me. My GERD is really acting up. No, I won't put out apples or anything here. I'm getting ready to move. Can you imagine what the new owners would have to go through if I started feeding them? I know, I saw that, Bronzini. I'll be watching. Yeah, I guess for analytics, it helps if you say thank you a lot. It helps if you say certain words. Yeah, I don't want them to be inundated with them. As it is, I don't know what to say to them because I know the sassies are going to be jumping on the porch and stuff. These people are going to freak out. If they buy it. I think your idea, Jamie, might be working. Because he had a whole different attitude. He wasn't a little snotty kid on the phone. Yeah. All of a sudden, he's acting differently. Yeah, I don't think right away, Bob, they would do it. But I do believe that it'll take a little while once they realize we're gone to come back out here to see, you know, if these, they may and they may not. You know, they might just stop altogether. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it certainly would be funny if they're sitting on the back porch and all of a sudden they hear a hoot or something like that. Or if they jump off the back porch. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, I'd be laughing my butt off. But of course I won't be here, but it'd still be funny. I'll be getting phone calls from him. What on earth is going on out here? I'll say, oh, didn't I tell you there was Sasquatch there? I'm being bad. I think I'd crack up too. Shafarov? It's an engine, isn't it? Oh, kitty kitty. Yeah, they do like to play on the back porch. That's why I told you guys I wish I could put this on the back window and just leave you sit back there, but it just keeps buffering and buffering and buffering. And I don't know why. It's closer to the stupid modem and router, you know. Why on earth would it, you know, I mean, it's better up here. Hello, William. No, we're just looking at the lights. I can't see the rest of your words, Bob, because your name is so long. Oh, that's just too funny. I'm sure it will. You won't even have one when you get home, will it? Will you? Are you gonna do any kind of YouTube videos when you get home? Hey, Skibo. What he said was that he wanted to come look at it again, but they were coming down this weekend to look at other property, other houses. And I said, okay. I said, that's fine, but we won't be here. You couldn't find one, huh, Rick? So I don't know. Like I said, he got to the point where he was nitpicking everything. He is getting so much for so little. The nitpicking's got to stop. There's just no way I can tolerate much more of it. I mean, literally, I'm basically giving this house away, and he's gonna nitpick, you know, about how much money he's got to spend. Well, there's other houses, brand new houses down the street that are $350,000 that he can buy, you know, all brand new. Everything's brand new. This place that doesn't have to be the Taj Mahal, for crying out loud. It's a huge house with a mother. It's the only house in the entire neighborhood that has a mother-in-law suite. The only house. Yeah, I'm not selling this house for that much either, Bob, and I should. I mean, the house on the opposite side of me, a street over, sold for $325, and it's half the size of my house. I mean, literally half the size of my house. I have it on the market for $260, and it just appraised at $425. And he's giving me grief? Yeah, no kidding. So I raised the price and put some pictures up, and let's see what happens. Because if somebody else contacts me after seeing the pictures and wants to come look at it, that's fine. Bob, you don't want to live here anyway. I hate Arkansas. And especially not this neighborhood, this city. Every single one of the police department here, they weren't born and raised here. They came from big city, so they think they have to act big city. I combat them all the time. I don't want to lie, Ramona. I don't want to do that. If somebody else does call, I'll tell them somebody else is interested, but I don't want to just say it for no reason. But there is somebody else interested. I got a phone call or text message 3, 4, 5 days in a row about somebody that was looking at the house. Yeah. Yeah, cannabis is illegal here. Yeah, and the lady that's interested in this house, she's a grandmother, and she said she wants a place where all of her grandkids can come stay. So I said, well, this house is definitely big enough. The only thing that kind of bothered me about the conversation, the only thing that bothered me about the conversation is she asked me how many bedrooms it had. So I told her there was 5 in this bedroom, 5 in this house, and 3 next door. And she said, okay, so how many bedrooms? And I was like, 8. I was like, I don't know what I think maybe I missed what she was saying, but oh, sorry. Don't mind me, guys. I'm slap happy tired. I'm not meaning to make fun of her, but it was just, I mean, seriously. I think maybe I misunderstood something. I'm being bad. She's not old. She's younger than I am, Ramona. Don't you be calling me old. I'm not old yet. I'll be old when I'm in my 90s. That's when I consider myself old. I'm going to try to get, let's see, I've got somebody, this is what I was going to say when I left that message on YouTube on the comments. What I was thinking about doing is once a week, every week, if you guys want, somebody set it up with me, maybe, and you guys tell me which day would be better. Because I know we have live chats all throughout the week, whether it's Bigfoot Odyssey or Hidden Experiences or, you know, whoever else goes live. So what day of the week? Uh-oh, that light blacked out across the street. Did you guys see that? The big light blacked out. Okay, anyway, so what day of the... Yeah, what day of the week would be good first? I was thinking about probably the most boring day of the week would probably be Monday, right? Where'd y'all go? Uh-oh, Texas live? Saturday night, is that Friday night for us? Or Sunday night for us? Why? Hold on a second, guys. Hold on, come here. What?
He's like just standing on his chair.
He's what?
I asked him if he was okay, and he's like barely talking. He's like, I'm like shaking and stuff.
He was shaking? Okay, guys, hold that thought for a second. I gotta go check on my husband. Hold on.
He told me not to come get you, but
Yeah, you know better. Thank you.
he's scaring the crap out of me. He's breathing really loud.
Okay, guys, I'm back. What'd I miss? He's fine. You know how boys get when they're sick? Yeah, Denny was shaking. He just did his breathing treatment. And when he does that, he gets real lightheaded because he's actually getting oxygen. Hey, Zez. How are you? He'll be all right. Thank you, Shane. Hey, Bomber, how are you? Yeah. He had a pretty big scare today, so. Yeah, beware of Matt. How you doing, Bomber? And how are you, Zez? Yeah, he'll be okay. It's, you know how guys are, or how anybody is when they actually say, I want to go to the emergency room. You know, the whole day is shot, basically. Maddie, Maddie. Come on, babies. I would love to have the first night the new people move in. Okay, now I'm just being bad. Oh, yeah, they're fun. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Hoosier, how are you? I was just thinking of a good day, a good night to have somebody call in. You know, and then once a week, just have somebody call in, even if it's one of you guys, just to have a conversation, you know. Good night, Jenny. God bless you, sweetie. But I thought that'd be fun. You know, we can get to know each other a little bit more when you're hearing them talk, you know, and hearing their stories or whatever. And it'll just break up, you know, what normally happens, and we can do it once a week. When it comes down to the, I would very much love to do as many lives as I can. Okay, Rick, I would love to do as many lives as I can before I go. Hey, Wayne. No, I don't have that. I don't have Skype set up. Well, yeah, I think I do, as a matter of fact, but I can't do it on my phone. What I have to do is somebody has to call in my husband's phone, and I just put him on speaker. That's the only way I can do it, because I don't have a computer that'll do it that way. This stupid computer I have is not a laptop. It's one of those desktops, and it's stupid. Oh, maybe I can try that. You and I need to practice that. Well, what I'm saying is I can't use the phone to go live if I'm using the phone to Skype. I have to use a different one. How you doing, Wayne? Hey, Tim. I think it'd be fun. You guys could call in. You can call in and we can just have conversations. You know, everybody gets to know your voice and find out, you know, what you know. I think instead of having like an interview, just have a conversation. I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm not techie. I'm not techie either. Because like I said, I want to go live as much. Hi, Huntress, how are you? I want to go live as much as I can before we end up having to do the whole move thing, because that's going to go by fast, but it's also going to go by, it's going to take a lot of time. And then I don't know if I'm going to have internet where I go right off the bat, so I won't be seeing you guys for a while. So I'm going to try to do as many lives as I can before I go. How are you, Huntress? You know everybody here is sweet and nice, don't you, Huntress? You're the good Tim. Not if you ask Matt, you're not. You and your rodent heads. That's right, we all have halos. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yeah, but I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, there's more than one Tim. There's three Tims. One of them loves to eat rodent heads. I bet you can't imagine which one that is. Gross. I know, right, Ramona? Anyways, I've been talking to, well, her name on her. Good night, Jamie. I hope you sleep well, sweetie. Call you Red? Okay. Well, the lady I was talking to, her name on her screen is Thomas Boudreau, but it's actually a female. So she's agreed to come on so we can have a conversation with her. I'd like to have her on the channel here for a while, but there's not very many people that are night owls. Well, besides all of us. Bunch of night owls. Hey, Cryptid. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, I gotta get Cryptid back on because I know he's got lots of details for me. Hey, Cryptidville. How are you, hon? But some of you guys don't go on any channels. You don't tell your story, so you can come on here because you know everybody. And just have a conversation, you know, tell us what you think. What you know, what you'd like to know. Oh, cool. I don't think I could do a video script. Everything with me is spur of the moment. It got awful quiet outside. Oh, you guys, see, that's the whole thing. You don't have to know much. This is how we learn, by talking to each other. It's still good. The conversations are still good. Yes, it is. It's a good sign. And you've got plenty of stories too, Bobby. Everybody's got stories. It doesn't mean that it has to be Sasquatch related. Can talk about anything. Well, within reason. Now, did you just hear that howl, Tim? It's not so quiet now. Yeah, this is a loving family. Hear that? Wonder if I have my volume all the way. Oh, gosh, I don't want to pick it up. I'll lose you guys. Oh, something's around. Ghost Sasquatch cloaking story? I don't care, Bobby. uh, who, me, Cryptid? Hey, Shadow. How are you? Woo! Oh, well, I don't care. I don't care about complaints, you know. You're never going to please everybody. There'll never be such a thing as a perfect channel ever, or a perfect conversation. Someone's always got something bad to say. But things are all right on this end. Thank you very much. I want hot chocolate. Hey, cat. I didn't sell my house, hon. The house hasn't sold yet. We haven't found a place to live yet. It's all still in the works. God's timing, not mine. I love hot chocolate. And now I've gotten down to 120 pounds, so I'm trying to find something to help me gain weight. Oh, really, Mike? Wow. 2.5 hours? I like that. Bobby, you're so bad. Oh, no. No, I haven't sold it yet. Yeah, I couldn't. I do that with my book, but I couldn't do that with the YouTube channel. I can't have fries. My stomach doesn't like French fries. What's that, Cryptid? Hey, Jeff. Oh, really? Yeah, you will lose weight on moringa. Oh, it doesn't matter. I say all the time. It's not, guys, we are not on TV or anything. This is just us, just family, just talking to each other. It's not like I have 35,000 subscribers. Hey, American, how are you? Todd? You know, if I was a major channel and we were doing professional interviews, that'd be fine. But this is a family. We just talk to each other. Moringa, it's a plant, a tree actually. It's really beneficial, healthy. It's got all kinds of nutrients in it. It's really good for your body. It helps with a lot of stuff. I mean, I could give you a long list of all the things it helps with, but it's good to have. And if you're overweight, that's one thing you might want to try, that and reds. But be careful with your electrolytes. Yeah, exactly. We just talk. I don't want anything scripted, you know. I talk to people probably a couple times before they come on, just so they're comfortable with how we talk to each other, and then they just call in and we just have a conversation. If you notice when I'm talking to a guest, it's really not like an interview, it's just a conversation. No, I can't. Yeah, there's not a lot of meat that I can eat. Interrogation, yeah, something like that. No, not the meringue, moringa. You're bad, Bobby. So what are you guys doing up, Cat and Cat and Wayne. What are you guys doing up so late? Really? Where? Where'd you see one? I was gonna say Cat and Khaki. End up saying Pappy. Got that all messed up. Oh, really? In your backyard? Kind of like my backyard, huh? Well, they had, when my daughter-in-law got out of her car, one jumped off the, probably off the railing in the back and about scared her half to death. She jumped back in the car and locked the doors. Meringue, not moringa. You're silly. Oh, cool. Well, it's really nice to see you, Cat. It's really nice to see you, Wayne. You finally get to go to the woods, Pappy? I miss it so much. Oh my gosh, guys, I used to go every weekend. Tim, you bad boy. You're such a bad boy. You're spending too much time with Matt. You know, right, Bomber? He's bad. Don't laugh at him, Todd. You'll encourage him. Yeah, we love you guys too. I just can't wait. I need to get out in the woods. It's just tearing me up. That is awesome, Martha. Well, make that mixture up, Pappy. You won't get no ticks on you, I promise. They don't like it. Oh, really? No, there's no woods behind my house. It's on the side of the house or in front of my house, and that's not my property. Ooh, there's my owl. No. Listen to him. Sounds like a bunch of monkeys. I don't know. I gotta move first. I just can't do anything while we're hanging in limbo. And I want to so bad. Oh, awesome, Cat. Congratulations to your son. But I miss being out in the woods, you know, every weekend. It was just my, it's my sanity. Well, I am until the house sells, Tim, because I don't know where I'm going. You sneaky little bugger. Of the wedding? What was that? What was that? Did you guys hear that? What kind of animal was that? Yeah, I know, right, Mike? I'm about to be a great grandma. Oh my gosh, there it is again. Ooh, we got company, guys. Don't look into the light. Don't go into the light. Ooh, Come on, babies. Don't be throwing nothing. Be nice. Rugrats. Well, you're not supposed to do that. That's just my front yard light. Oh my gosh, Mike. And so it begins. Yeah, they've been around a lot lately. I haven't, the last 3 nights I tried to go live, somebody else went live. Okay, Shadow. Yeah, cookies sound good. I'll let you have cookies tonight because I'm hungry. Oh. Oh, you're welcome to come on anytime, Mike. I love having guests on. No, I don't want one of your cookies, Chev. No, thank you. Matt said he'd be right back. Yeah, that's something else I gotta do too, is I need some more walking sticks. I need to make one for my husband. Especially his kind of cookies, Todd. Oh, yeah, I know. It's hard. Well, look at me, Mike. My granddaughter's about to have a baby and I'm a great grandma. You know, she's 17. Well, she'll be 18 in a couple months, but that's not the point. The point is I'm too young to be a great grandma. Well, I'm not really, but still. Wrong kind of cookies, Tim. Oh, I caught you. Got you. I see you. Watch the eye shine. You guys are talking too much. I can't see. Now I have to look around you. Come on. Come on, babies. You little brat. Why does he do that? Or she, or whichever one it is. Yeah, just wait until Kevin gets here. Maybe Grandma will show up again. I think she likes him. I've got you pointed more towards the truck now so you can see when the eye shine pops up because he's sneaky. Watch to the far left, right where my truck is, and he'll pop his eyeballs up there. And Bella still... Yeah, I've got it. Hey, Brandon. The house showing and went okay. He's been kind of nitpicking me to death since then, but... Because he said he actually was going to get a construction loan for the Taj Mahal. I'm like, okay. But we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, Tim, I had a couple of those up on the property. They were a little over 10 foot tall, the brakes were. And that one tree that was upside down, the root ball had to be at least 25 feet in the air. Completely stripped from top to bottom, and the root was in the air. I got up there and had the worst feeling. Oh my gosh, just the absolute worst feeling. We didn't stay past that area and we left. I don't know, Brandon. I think he's coming down this weekend to look at other places, so. He should be interested at the price he's getting it for. You know, I mean, if he wants a brand new house, that's what he should look for. And I'm not being mean either. I'm just saying this house is, 30 years old. I think that's a territorial do not even bother coming past this line. I think it's like drawing a line in the sand is what I think it is. And I could be totally wrong because I don't know. Come on. But I mean, this tree was completely stripped. There was not one scratch mark like from a bear or something like that. It was shiny, it was beautiful. I mean, and it was upside down. And I had never seen that before, except for on TV. I had never seen that before. And I had not gone that far. That was up on the Honabi Wildlife Association. That was their property. And they told me I was welcome to go on it because there's no fencing. And that's where everybody hunts. Tim, behave yourself. So, like I said, me and Sandy and the kids all went up there and they were trying to push it down. They couldn't even budge it. It was so funny, the kids trying to push it. Because they thought it was, barely in the ground. But it must have been pretty deep in the ground because the boys, like Gabe's friend, he was a pretty big boy, they were pushing and pushing and they could not even move that tree. Yeah, I believe that. It's like, you better stay out of here, see how big and bad I am? I don't know. That's just a guess. Hey, Christy, how are you, sweetie? Been thinking about your mama. I can hear that. Can you guys hear that? I hear footsteps. Listen. Hear it? Now it stopped. Come on. Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, that's craziness. Did you guys, ooh, what was that? I don't either, Cryptidville. I mean, none of us really do. We can, and you know what? I went back and I was listening to a show that I did with somebody, I forgot who it was. In the comments, one of the people said that I was acting like a know-it-all, and I was I was laughing because the whole time I kept saying, I don't know, I'm guessing, I really don't know, I'm stupid, and he's telling me I'm a know-it-all. I couldn't help myself. I just started laughing. I don't know anything. Trust me. I know when I see eye shine that's what they are. They're absolutely the Sasquatch. Hey, Lewis. When I hear them walking, I know that's them. But I can't tell you which one, what color, how big. I don't know any of that. I sit at a window. Can you believe that, Martha? Oh my gosh. How you been, Lewis? Haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing okay. Exactly, Pappy. And I say, don't I say that all the time, guys, that I don't know? Yeah, there's no, I mean, that word gets thrown around too much, expert, because there are none. I mean, even Jane Goodall said, you know, she didn't know. And then I believe, Jeff, that you'd only know about the ones you were raised with. That didn't mean that it's all the way across the board and they're all alike. Oop, they're over by the mobile home. I mean, by the... Hello? They're by the RV. I just heard something hit the RV. Light, but something hit the RV. Yeah, so someone might be able to tell you that they're pretty knowledgeable about the ones by their area if they're raised with them. But other than that, everything, just all of us are just kind of guessing. Hey, Robin, how are you? Yeah, I mean, I heard her interview when they asked her if she believed that there's such a thing as a Sasquatch, and she said, that, look at how many new apes have come out. And they still won't recognize the new ones that even she found until they have more evidence, and that's just of apes. So she said absolutely she believes it's a possibility. Yeah. Oh, me too. The cubing. That's too funny. Yeah, listen to what I did. You guys are going to think I'm absolutely nuts, but guess what I did? I went outside. I heard them the other night, and I went outside in the front yard, and I stood there for a couple minutes, and I said, well, I said, are you guys going to come closer? And I put my arms out like to give a hug, and then I heard a stick break, and I ran back inside and slammed the door. No, Bobby, it ain't gonna happen. You're bad. Oh, I love them too. They know I love them. I don't really think that I don't think they know what a photograph is. If I took pictures of them and set it up someplace, that'd be one thing, but I don't think I could ever really get a clear shot of them. I don't take those kind of pictures. I just did, Wayne. But I think that anything that you raise up, I believe they think could possibly be a weapon. I don't think those eyes above my truck are just blinking like crazy. I'm sorry, Christy. I wish I was there to help you, sweetie. I really do. Shut up, stomach. So when you raise it, I mean, I had to, no, I don't want to set out a mirror either. So what I did was, like, remember what I told you I did with the recorder? Am I sure? Oh, no, this is right here in front of me, Louis. I actually had to, because they kept messing with my recorder, they actually threw it on the ground. So I had to talk into the recorder, play it back for them, and then I pointed to my ear and I said, it's only to hear you. And I'm telling you, I promise you, as God is my witness, they never touched my recorder again. They never messed with it, ever. They left it alone. Even when it was in the chair and they picked up the recorder and blew on it, you know, the flute, I call it a recorder. But the flute, they picked it up and they blew in it, and they didn't touch the recorder sitting right there. So no matter where I put it, they leave the recorder alone. But it doesn't have any lights on it, and it doesn't take any pictures, and you can hear the click, 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 click noise on the recorder as it says recording. It makes this really stupid noise, but I mean, when you play it back, you can sometimes hear it. But I left that out, and it wasn't until I did that and I actually threw it on the ground that they stopped messing with it. And I did. I said hello, 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 and then played back, and you could hear hello, 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 my voice. I pointed to my ear and told them it was just to hear them, and then threw it on the ground. Then picked it up and put it in the tree, and they never touched it. Exactly. There is a picture out there in Russia, and this Bigfoot is running through the trees, right? And everybody swears it's a true Bigfoot, you know. Everybody swears it's true, and nobody believes it. Everybody's calling it a hoax. What if it is? How do we know? You can call everybody a liar? I just can't do that. Have I drawn any? I can't draw stick people, Robin. Mine look like theirs. Like the stuff on the wall at Rick's cave. That's what my pictures would look like. Yeah, people just don't want to believe. Exactly, Ramona, and that's the truth, and everybody here knows it, and everybody out there knows it. You're not going to believe it until you see it. You can want to believe it. You can think you're ready to believe it. You can not call anybody a liar and say, you know, I believe, I believe, I believe, until you're face to face with them. And then all of a sudden, your whole paradigm changes. Everything changes. I mean, absolutely. And from then on, it's changed. Not just once. I don't care if you saw it 25 years ago. It's still there. Yeah, that's what I said, Bob. Then your brain breaks. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Lewis. And the first time that you have a face-to-face encounter, everything will change. Yeah, I don't look in all directions when I go walking out in the woods or I go goofing around out there. Tim, the only thing I do is if I hear a familiar sound, I just kind of freeze for a second, wondering how close they are. Hey, Tony, how are you? Yeah, and then you throw up. When you see one, you're never going back? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doo-doo? Stop it, Bob. You're going to make me laugh. Quit. Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't matter. Point is, there's a knower and a not knower. That's it. Bottom line. There's nothing in between. You either know or you don't. You can believe all you want, but you don't know until you see one. Then you know. And I'm not saying that to be mean to anybody. I'm saying that because it's a reality. You get slapped in the face once you see one of these things, and you don't recover. Now see multiples, and you don't recover, I'm telling you. How are you, Tony? I mean, you should have seen my hands shaking yesterday when I was talking to my son about the one in the window. My hands were shaking like crazy. Oh yeah, for somebody to throw boulders. What, Christy? Yeah, my face-to-face. And I had one here last week that I scared, and it ran away from the window because it didn't expect me to be there. And that thing took off running, made me laugh because I shocked. I think I scared it. Yeah, it's been a while since I had my face-to-face, but the point is, when I was telling my son, my hand started shaking. Because remember, the night that I saw it, I thought it was a baby. Yeah, that's happened a couple times, Christy, but I'm talking about the one on the property in the RV, my face-to-face. Exactly. I didn't listen. I didn't hear any of this growing up. I didn't know anything about these things growing up. But I mean, I really thought it was a baby. I didn't even think about the size. I didn't even register the height of the RV, you know, the camper, until I brought Gabe, you know, which Gabe's 6 foot. And that thing stood above, and Gabe's head didn't reach the bottom of the window. So then all of a sudden I just started shaking and freaking out, and I said, okay, we're out of here, and we left. We were supposed to stay for 10 days. We were gone the next day. I had to go home and regroup. Exactly, Pam. Just like Ramona, too. You know, the face-to-face, when they come right there to the window, you know, when they come right at the window at you, I mean, there's no place to go. You have nowhere to go. It's you and the eyeballs right there. Oh, I'm glad, Mike. Like I said, my new thing is I'm going to try once a week to get somebody to call in. I don't care how many times you've called in. Yeah, I scared it. Quiet, Bob. Same here. I could have touched his face, Pam. That it wasn't 2 feet away from me. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is my contention, guys. If I do this once a week where you guys call in, you'll start remembering stuff the next time you call in. Probably, Jeff. And each time you call in, you know, it's just going to make it a little bit easier on you. Kind of think of it kind of like therapy. You know, of course, I'm not going to be the shrink because I'm not one, but I think it'd be good for us to talk about stuff like that. You know, every time I tell you guys what happened, it makes it a little easier. Me too, Pam. I stopped counting at 9, remember? Until it jumped up in my face. So we have to pick a night, guys. Let's either pick Sunday or Monday. Which one would you rather have? Because I know we have people on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. No, Chev. I'm not talking about your cookies. Well, Mike, when you think about it, you know, you call back in. Sunday? No, there's somebody else that goes live on Wednesdays. It's either got to be Sunday or Monday. No, Thursday they have lives too. And they usually end about 10. You know, I mean, as long as my husband's feeling well and I'm up to it, I'll do lives more often if we want to just do lives, but I'm talking about the calling in. It's either got to be Sunday or Monday. Exactly, they do. Yeah, but a lot of, you know, there are some people that don't know how to deal with it because they're not sure of certain things that happen. So if they get to talk about it and people say, yeah, that happened to me, it just makes it easier for them. Okay, so it looks like we have more Sundays than we do Mondays. Anybody else go live on Sunday nights? Okay, I'm not gonna stop the regular live chats. Hello, YouTube, no copyright music. How are you? So, okay, so if we do it on Sundays where someone calls in, and then we can do the other ones during the week. Daniela does Sunday nights. Yeah, we can't do Wednesdays. Exactly, Ramona. You know, you gotta call in. You know, you gotta tell your story. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Hello, Oscar. Welcome. It makes it a lot easier when people are able to talk and relate to other people that have had the same experience, or maybe not even the same experience, but close. No, I can't go, Christy. But here's the deal. If you have an encounter with something and you just don't know what it is, and you didn't see a Sasquatch standing there, you didn't see a DM standing there, you didn't see a predator thing standing there. No, not 6 o'clock in the morning, Tim. But you saw something, you just don't know what it is, but it scared you to the point where you're having nightmares. Talking about that for people to be able to relate with you is a big deal. It actually does make people feel better. You don't feel so alone. And that's a good thing about this channel and about the people that are family here. You don't feel like you're alone. You know, you can get on here and talk about stuff. Tell us how your day went. You know, I mean, it's not about Sasquatch. It's about family. It's about not being by yourself, not feeling left out or alone. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Are you singing, Tim? I wish I could go to Falk. I just can't, Christy. I would love to. Hey, Sharon, how are you, sweetie? I just think too many people are going to... I don't know if I can afford to go, but I don't know if... I don't know if I want to go with that many people. Yes, I am going to do Falk, Arkansas, Jeff. I am going to do a meet and greet this year. Another meet and greet in Falk. He won't call you a liar, Pam. He just... I don't know, Bob. I'm thinking somewhere... It's got to be after the hot. So I'm thinking it's got to be a little bit colder weather. We went in September. Yeah, so probably sometime in October would be better. You got to let the weather break a little bit because it was over 100 down there. People were miserable, but we still had a lot of fun. But there wasn't 40 some odd people there either, and that's one thing I don't like. I don't want to go down there with all that. No, they're not mean there. That's what I was saying when I told people, I promise you, if you're gonna have a Sasquatch encounter, the best place to have one would be in Falk because they are not mean. They don't scare you even like they did on my property. It's very laid back. They make enough noise. You know they're there. They show you their eyes, and they only run through your camp maybe once or twice. Or poor Pat. Yeah, they played. They never made any aggressive gestures at all. It's a great place to go. Tim, I'm going to put you in a corner. Yeah, and you did. Are you going to show up, Bob? You'll get out of there. Stop saying that. I promise you, you'll get out of there. Oh, I was packing, but you don't need it there. I think you need it for the other two-legged animals that walk around there. I told you, Bob, I got faith for the both of us. The hogs are so bad down there, that's why I was always armed. Yeah, see, Martha can call in. Ramona can call in. Yep, and the big cat. You know, we saw plenty of prints, heard the hogs. You know, I mean, that's why I was armed. Oh yeah, Skibo. I'm really surprised that I didn't have an encounter when I was a kid, you know, because I was always in the national park down there. Why not, Tim? Martha, you're going to have to watch Tim. He's being Matt tonight. Yeah, I do tell him. Oh, and the cranes. Oh my gosh, those cranes were crazy, weren't they? I was like, what the heck is that noise? And I lived in Florida and I never heard the cranes sound like that. That's like that stupid fox here. That thing screams. They did. Yeah, I think there was either a fox or a bobcat around here last night because it sounded like it got one of the cats. I know it wasn't a sassy. And by the time I got out there, I couldn't find the cat or any, I don't know. I didn't look for the cat today. Well, most of the cats, when there's a predator around, they jump up on the roof. Me either, Martha. And I lived right by the water when I lived in Florida, and there were cranes all over the place, so I never heard that. Whatever that noise was. Yeah, I can only have one person call in at a time. I can't do the StreamYard thing on my phone, and I don't have a computer that'll do it yet. But if I had two phones, I could have both the girls call in. I think the best way to do it is probably to have Christy go live on StreamYards and then invite us to hers. Because I just can't do it here. I'd have to do one at a time. Yeah, I know, Bob, but I never heard that kind of crane. I mean, the peacocks made more noise down there than anything, and I heard the cranes and owls and everything else, but this thing that I heard in Fouke, I had never heard before. I didn't know what it was. We were all standing around going, what? My stomach growling, you mean? Oh yeah, you're right, Jeff, it is. I don't know how to three-way it. I'm gonna have to go back to the part where I told you guys about that light going out and see what time it was. I didn't even think about looking to see when it was. Yeah, I understand that, Mike. I wish my husband was interested in welcome back, Ramona. I wish my husband was interested in Sasquatch when we went to Colorado because there was plenty of places we could have gone. But Bean Squatch, you're funny, Christy. So you're going to that Fauk thing, Christy? Oh yeah, I have pictures taken with Monster Mart. Well, give everybody a hug for me, will ya? Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I gotta go back. Hi, Cryptid. Welcome back. I gotta go back and see what time it was, because it totally blacked out that light. I don't know how to do that. I am tech dummy. Oh, and Patrick. I wish I could go. In a way, like I said, I wish I could go. I think there's gonna be way too many people there. That just makes me crazy. Yeah, that light's pretty darn tall for someone to knock it completely out. Yeah, well, Oklahoma has its share. Good luck collecting, Mike. Oh, I hope not. Good night, Tim. God bless you. No, I think that's one of the reasons why he's you know, just lagging on the sale of the house is because I think he's pretty nervous about moving out there in the boonies with nobody close by. Wayne, I don't care where I've been in Oklahoma or Arkansas. I have talked to so many people that are just inundated with stories. I mean, that brain surgeon. No, I didn't sell the house yet. That brain surgeon was down there hunting and had a run-in. I mean, he was actually on the news up here. He said he don't know what it was, he don't care to know, but he won't come back. He will not go back. Good night, Cryptidville. God bless you. Sleep well. Night, Tim. Oh, really? I don't know if he's smart or not. All I know is that he went down there to go hunting. That was his getaway. He had been doing that for a long time. And the last time he went, he got chased out of the woods. He barely made it to his truck, and he said he'll never go back. He was actually on the local news up here. He said whatever's down there in them woods, he wants no part of. And people, of course, said it was a bear, you know. Of course, tell a hunter it was a bear. Well, who knows? There's nobody can come out there and count them, but I know there's a lot of them in a lot of places that people don't realize it. Good night, Shane. God bless you, sweetie. Give your wife a hug for us. We'll be praying. Yeah, don't forget if anybody's got prayer requests, make sure you say it. Either that or email me. Or if you have any questions or whatever. Yeah, Oklahoma and Arkansas are huge when it comes to national forests. That's why they call it the natural state. Really, Pappy? I know you do, Bob. Yeah, I'm right across the street from my base. I mean, literally 300 yards. Okay, so today is Wednesday, right? I'll see if I can't go live some other time during the week, and then go ahead and start on Sunday. Yeah, I've seen upstate New York. It is beautiful there. I've been to almost all the states except for Connecticut. I've never been to Connecticut. And I've never been to, let's see, Idaho, Washington. Been to California, everything in between. Almost everything in between. Happy birthday, Skibo. Oh, yeah. If you look at the Google Maps of the base, you'll see their whole underground thing going on up there. Hi, Patricia. Oh, I'm glad you fell asleep, sweetie. You must have needed it. They're doing the same thing here, Bomber. I know, right, Bob? I was supposed to, remember? That didn't happen. They have, there's 2 state parks here. One of the state parks, a guy bought. He actually bought part of it. Yeah, I'm still alive, sweetie. He actually bought part of it and closed it off to the public because people were going down into a cave system, and I don't know who he is, but now it's all blocked off, so people can't go in it. And then a little bit south of me, there's another national park there, and 3/4 of the park has been blocked off, and they only have the first part of it when you first go in, and it's probably maybe 100 acres, and the rest of it's all been blocked off. You can't even get in it anymore. So they're doing that. 56. You're still a puppy. I got you beat. I got you beat. My kids say I'm older than dirt. How old is dirt? Which dirt? I don't know. Baxel, my friend, Baxel. Your bones will like you. Glucosamine chondroitin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, Bob, stop it. My stomach is talking. I have an avocado sitting right here, but it's not ripe. It makes me mad. Walmart's got to stop freezing their produce because you get it home, it looks great, and then all of a sudden the next day it's brown and beat up and... What did I need from the CBD panel? What are you talking about? What do you mean, what do I need? Are you talking about the CBC? CBC and CMP, complete blood count and comprehensive metabolic panel. I know, right, Bomber? That's what my husband says, Martha. He says, you don't know what old is till you get to 80. I said, then you don't know what old is yet. He just gives me that look. Speaking of which, I'm going to leave you at the window and go check on my husband. I used to tell my wife that she was so old she tripped and fell and made the grade. Ooh! Yeah, did you send it to me, Skibo? Okay, well, email it to me. Take pictures of it and email it to me. Yeah, I'm 63, but I don't feel 63. I mean, I don't feel old. My body don't feel old. You know? But that's age. I gotta go back to working out. Boy, I loved it when I worked out. All right, I'm leaving you guys here for a second. I gotta go check on my hubby. You feel old, Pam? Poor thing. You guys need to get in shape. How are you doing, Patricia? You're not 19, Tim. Ooh, get him, Pappy. I'm glad to hear that, Patricia. All right, give me a minute. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go check on hubby. It's simple. I'll be right back. bet you someone was in my room. Uh-oh. Hold on. YouTube is not responding. What kind of crap is that? Okay. I'm back. What is going on with this computer? Okay, let me try to figure this out, guys. Hold on. My computer is not working. What's the matter with Sharon? What did I miss? What's wrong with Sharon? Ooh, I need my blankie. Mib. Sharon's cousin? What's wrong with Sharon's cousin? North Carolina is beautiful. It's your house, Wayne? Back in blood. Go ahead and sing it, Bobby. Ooh, definitely. Absolutely, we will pray. Absolutely. Here? Oh, I didn't hear the owl. Figures. I was checking on my hubby. Oh my goodness. Okay, absolutely we'll pray. Absolutely. That's going to be a big time prayer. Stroke is nothing to mess with. And I'm going to ask you guys to do me a favor. When you guys go to the doctor and the doctor orders you medicine, do me a favor and just don't go home and take the medicine. Look it up. Do your research on the medicine first. Don't even fill the prescription until you've researched what you're taking. Judy is her name. Thank you, Martha. Okay, Sharon, absolutely. Yeah, Kevin's always in our prayers. So's Bob. So's all you guys. I pray for you guys all the time. I mean, every single night. So just keep adding stuff to the prayers, and we'll get it done. We can say a prayer right now. Father, we come before you tonight as a group, as a whole, as your family. Part of who you are, we are your children, Lord. That's what you call us. That's what we believe we are. And as your family, and as part of you, Father, we know and we trust and believe in the promises that you've made, the things that you've told us in your word, in your written word, in your Rhema word. Lord, so we come together as a family and ask for specific prayer for Judy. She's had a stroke. You know her, Lord. We know that you can heal the wrongs in her body, that you can restore her body and eliminate the memory cells so they don't come back. You can help Bob by sending the surgeons before him, touching their hands, making sure that things get done properly so he's able to come back home healthy. For Shane and his wife, and Tony and his wife, and Martha, and everybody else in here, for Tom Paul and Jules, and absolutely everybody, Lord, every night that I pray for, and those that they pray every single night for everyone else. Everybody's going through something at this point, Father, no matter if it's physical, spiritual, financial, emotional. We need you, Lord. We need your stability. We need your compassion. We need your hope. And we need your promises to be true. So as a family, we come together as one, and we ask you to perform the miracles that are needed so your family can give you the praise and the glory, and we can pass it on to others, that prayer works, and that we trust and believe in your word. And we thank you for who you are. In Jesus' name, amen. Part of the thing that I believe about praying is you have to believe your prayer. When you talk to the Lord, if you don't believe your prayer, basically you're just undoing what you said if you don't believe. And I have to believe, even if the answer is no sometimes, and even though I've lost a lot of loved ones through diligent prayer, I have to believe there's got to be a reason. Remember, we live in a carnal and physical world, and God said his ways are not our ways, so we don't even get it, you know? And I don't know if we ever will till we get to heaven, but exactly, Tim, but that's why they call it faith. And it's so hard to have faith. It really is. It's not an easy thing to do because we have to live in this world. And while we're living in this world, you know, we watch the things, we're trained, and it's against everything that we've been taught. You know, I mean, absolutely everything. I didn't grow up in churches. I wasn't raised with the Bible and going to church on Sunday. I didn't know any of that stuff. So it's a big leap to put your faith 100% in somebody you've never seen. So, but I know I've been healed. I know God touched me. I know he changed me. I know at that point in my life, there was no way that anyone could have changed me because I was a bad girl. But I think for the most part, the reason that people don't want to believe in God is because they're accountable. They'll be accountable. But that same person, when they're in trouble or on their deathbed, are crying out to God to help them. So I think it's innate in all of us. That's what the Bible talks about, you know, us having free will. You know, we choose. We know what we're doing is wrong, but we do it anyway. You know, we talk about other people or we put people down, you know, and then we turn around and we say our prayers. But we should look in the mirror before we say our prayers and ask for forgiveness, or go to that person and ask for forgiveness before we ask the Lord to do something for us. Because then if he doesn't, what do? Not believe him? I don't think it's as easy as a lot of people think it is. Faith is hard. But since I was healed and since he changed me the way he did, I can't deny him if my life depended on it. I just can't. Just like me seeing a Sasquatch face to face, I can't deny it. And I never saw God face to face. I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name. But I include all of you. And this is something else that I've been talking to a couple people about too. I would hope and pray, and I'm going to ask you guys this sincerely from my heart, and please don't take it wrong. I'm going to ask some of you guys that are going into the far paranormal part of this, what we're doing, to please be careful. There's a lot of people out there that are getting into stuff they're not ready for, they're not armed for, and I think it'd be pretty tragic if they attach demonic spirits to them by searching for something that they're unaware of because someone brought them there. So I'm just asking you to be very careful. If you're a believer in the Lord, to be very careful who you attach yourself to and who you start following, because I believe there's people out there specifically on a mission to lead you in the wrong direction. And it's getting really wild. Thank you, Sharon. Yep, he healed me twice, Wayne. Completely healed me twice. And healed my mom while we were on the telephone 1,500 miles away from each other. It's incredible. My mother couldn't breathe. She couldn't take a deep breath in. She was crying because she had busted a rib, and they told her that if she didn't let it heal, that she could possibly, puncture her lung. And God healed her immediately, and she was, with her bad back and her being overweight, she was bouncing up and down on that bed, freaking out because she could breathe. I mean, God is awesome, and there's no way for any other, there's no other explanation. What is it, the power of the mind that healed her? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. But I know that there's a lot of people going in a direction that they're going to be sorry they went in because they're not armed. Yeah, you start getting into the spiritual side of this, and people get very upset. They get very angry. I mean, I talked to this woman, and she said, "Look, I'm a Christian." I said, "Yeah, but look, you're telling me you got demons in your house. Where light is, darkness cannot be. There's something wrong there." I remember that, Wayne. They're not spiritually armed enough to take on that kind of spiritual battle. And I'm sorry, but it's going to hurt. Welcome back, Mike. I'm not spiritually armed enough to take that battle, and I know it, so I stay away from it. I mean, it's not like I'm ignorant to it, but I'm not inviting it in, and I'm certainly not going to go looking for them. That's what I'm saying, Cryptid. They invite them in, and they don't realize they're inviting them in. That's dangerous. You and I talked about that. Well, praise God for that, Patricia. My husband doesn't either, and he used to all the time. He said one tried to carry him away, tried to pull him out of his bed. He was fighting mad. He punched me. And I got up, got my Bible out, and I started ranting. I said, "Oh, no, 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 no. Not happening." Well, there's a lot of people that don't agree with me, Jules, but that's okay. When you got hit by the orb? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. This is not fun and games. My gosh, people don't realize. Look at the stuff we don't know, guys. You really want to jump into that? Yeah, my prayer at night is nothing evil can come nigh my dwelling. I do it all the time. And I've anointed this house, and I'll stand on the word, and I don't care what anybody says. But I will tell you this. I don't care if it's someone I know or don't know. Some of the things that I've heard come out of their mouths as they walk in the house, and they said, "There's such a peace here." And I ask that people that aren't of the Lord at all, that they're uncomfortable here. And I've had people do that too, where they've walked in here and said, "I can't stay. I gotta go. I gotta go." And I just giggle because I know why. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord, and I'm not budging on that at all. I'm no better, no worse than anybody else is, but I know what I believe in, and I can't be budged. I won't be moved. I shall not be moved. It's a spiritual fight, guys, and we have to be ready. Remember, the Bible says that in the end times, men's hearts will fail them with fear. What do you think they're going to be afraid about? Losing their money? Yep, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Absolutely. So I'm only going that direction because I'm hoping that some of you that are sitting on that edge right there will take heed a little bit. I'm not preaching to you. It is my warning to my family. And I'm just asking you to be very careful what you get yourself into. Because look at a lot of channels, they're really starting to go different. Tell me you haven't noticed the change. There's a change in some of the channels. They've gone totally paranormal, and they're into all the witchcraft and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm telling you, if you're not ready for it, you're in trouble. And it's not just you that's in trouble, it's your family. You know, you put everybody at risk. It can be, not everybody, but it can be really dangerous. Yeah, I've really disassociated myself with a lot of people because I can't. Same here, cryptid. That's what I'm getting at. I can't sit there and listen to it. It's just beyond my realm of I mean, even Sasquatch is beyond my realm of education, but Belle's lurking. Hi, Belle. Yeah, that's why you're supposed to put on your armor every day. That's also why he said, do not fear 365 times in the Bible. Exactly, ladies, Sis and Christy. Hey, Lane. Yeah, I get rid of them. I don't accept their friendship. I mean, I accept a lot of friends on Facebook, and I don't even do Facebook really, but on Messenger. But if I get that feeling, I just hit delete. There's no way. I am not armed enough to go into that kind of stuff. I don't know enough about it. Lurkers' lives matter. Hi, all my lurkers. I love you. God bless you. And thank you for coming. It's 12:30. You think we should end the live chat now? We've been on for how long? I'm going to go back to monetization. I actually have, like I said, $30-something sitting there waiting for me. I was like, woohoo! $30. No, you don't mess with it. And these seers, that's the kind of stuff that I'm careful about. Yeah, exactly. They're talking about that stuff, but I don't know how much of it is true. Not that, again, I have no idea. There are a lot of people out there that have already said that their intent is to spread whatever they could spread. Look at the AIDS, the people that went out sleeping with everybody so they could pass on the disease. I mean, there's a lot of people. Night, Mike. God bless you. There's a lot of people that do stuff like that. We live in a very strange world. And things have changed. And remember what the Bible says, end times, things that are wrong become right and the things that are right become wrong. All this is biblical. It all makes perfect sense. If you're aware of what the Bible says, hi, Big Rob, then you shouldn't be surprised at any of this. This is exactly what he said was coming. So what do you have to do? Hello, Kimberly. Welcome, sweetie. So we have to do what we're supposed to do. We have jobs here. Let's get busy and stop worrying about the conversation between people that we don't have to have conversations with or we don't need to talk about. Let's not, cut people down and make their lives miserable. Let's try to bring people up. Smile. Shake someone's hand. You know, say your prayers at night for the people that you can't stand. But forgiveness is a big deal. Because remember, he said he's going to forgive you the way you forgive others. There's Maddie. Maddie. What do you mean sleeping? How you doing, Big Rob? But remember, when you have the people that are talking about the end times, end times, end times, oh, it's going to be this year and that year and this year. Remember, God said a year is a day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is a day. How long has Christ been gone? No fear-mongering stuff. You know, what you got to do is, even Jesus said he didn't know. Only his Father knew. So I wouldn't act the best I wouldn't be on my best behavior just because I think that the world is going to end. Exactly, and the Bible talks against seers and about false prophets and stuff like that. You got to be very, very careful. Be led by the Spirit, guys, and don't let people do that. Don't let people lead you astray. God will teach you what you need to know. Oh man, my day was crazy today. And guess what? Our doctor was Asian and he was wearing a mask. I was just going, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh, did you just get back from China? I didn't say that, but he was the only one in the hospital wearing a mask until we walked in. I grabbed the masks. Like, Yeah, don't let people scare you. Be smart. Pay attention. If all of us were stupid and we all got sick over stupid things, then we wouldn't be sitting here having conversations. Everybody here is intelligent. You know, you have your own minds. Use it. Right? You'll know when it's time to... I mean, I'm not telling you to run to the stores and... Yeah, right, Lane. Put it outside. Yeah, put it outside to freeze it to death. Right, Bomber. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's your intelligence. You know, you're not out there fear mongering. Oh, that's funny. Kevin's that way, though. No. I don't fall for that kind of stuff. I know when things are... I know when there's things that you need to worry about because it's common sense. They're just... Every place you look, they're fearing... They're trying to scare everybody about everything. Yeah, I'm just still losing weight, Patricia, but I feel a lot better. Thank you. I was actually able to eat a couple bites of a hamburger the other day. I was so excited. Yeah, I've lost too much weight. I think if I gain, 10 pounds back, I think it'll take some years off my face. Because it's just losing all this weight. My face is just sunken in. Good night, Pappy. I can't wait for your video. Oh, me too, Matt. I love my coffee. Can't you tell? We want video, Pappy. Yeah, I gotta find something to help me gain the weight. I think I'll be all right. I've just decided just to eat. If I get sick off it, I'll just go on about the business, but I'm just going to eat. And the pharmacist at the store when I was getting Denny's medicine says, oh, there's a canister over there. It's called Mega Pounds or Mega something. And I go walking over to it, and first this thing looks like it's about 5 pounds. Number one. Number two, It's $25 for the canister. I said, are you out of your mind? What if I don't like it? I ain't drinking it. Yeah, for 3 days my husband couldn't eat, and he said, this is what you feel like? And I said, yep. Oh, I can live on. So the stuff that I love, though, Lane, is all basically fat-free. Like portobello mushrooms and, I mean, I love veggies. I love fruits. Oh, here we go. Tim's at it. Yep, Bible says speak things into existence that are not, right? Bacon. Oh, I love bacon. I want to make a bacon cheeseburger with portobello mushrooms. Oh, she's ready to pop, Christy. She's so miserable right now. They're telling her she's got a month. I'm telling her she's got a week. That baby's getting so big so fast, you can tell she's ready. And she's at that stage where I don't want to do this no more. Yeah. But she met the adoptive parents and she's really happy with them, so it won't be long though. She's been having Braxton Hicks and she's just totally miserable, and now her body's starting to swell up, and I told her, I said, won't be long, honey, you're almost done. Yeah, she's giving the baby up for adoption. Good night, Sharon. God bless you too. Thank you very much. We'll be on again Sunday, maybe before that, but yeah, just keep us posted if you will. Stand on the word. Go there, Sharon, and lay hands on her. I believe in the power of prayer. No, it's okay, Christy. She's young. She's not married. She's not ready. And this lady has lost 5 babies, and her husband have just about given up until Sarah contacted them, and their whole world changed. They came down last weekend and sat for 4 hours talking to Sarah, and she's very comfortable with them. Good people, really nice people. Shiny side of the flat earth. I love you, Matt. You're so cute. And she's just not ready for this. Sarah's my granddaughter. Wow, awesome, Chef. Yeah, she can, but she doesn't want to, and I don't blame her. Let the baby grow up with them as the parents, and when the baby's old enough, they'll tell them. And then if she wants to meet Sarah, she can, but Sarah won't be ready for that either. It'll break her heart, So it'll go the way it's supposed to go. I believe that. But I think it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Ocean's on the top? What? Good night, Pam. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's almost 1 o'clock, which means 2 o'clock for you. God bless you, sweetie. Good night, Cryptid. Call me soon. You need to call in. Tell us your new stuff. You leaving too, Mike? Good night, Kimberly. God bless you too. Good night to everyone who's leaving. Don't forget your prayers. Good night, Gator. Love you. Blessings, blessings, blessings all the way around. Claim it. Name it and claim it. You're welcome, sweetie. But call me. I think if I can, we'll get that girl on here on Sunday. Good night, Kat. God bless you. Yep, Bob's here. Yeah, taken out of context. Well, her name, it's under Thomas Boudreau, but it's a female. And I talked to her on the phone for a little bit. Good night, Robin. God bless you, sweetie. Chev, you're funny. Nah, has nothing to do with you, Matt. I said I was going to end the live chat. That's why a lot of people are leaving. Plus, nobody's used to it anymore. You know, I haven't been on for a long time. We kind of got used to the live chats leaving on all night. But things have been crazy here. I got a lot of work to do. The house does look really nice, so I got a lot of repairs done. Yeah, this is early. It's only 1 o'clock. I'm just getting ready to have some activity outside here pretty soon. Yeah, me too, Ramona. And then I got woken up at 6 o'clock. My hubby saying he wanted to go to the hospital. I guess I fell back asleep. Don't ask, Rob. Nope. Yeah, he's okay. He had a gallbladder attack, but he told me, a couple days ago what he was having some severe pain, and he eats horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. So I got him off all the food so he wouldn't have a reaction and cleaned out his gallbladder of stones. And then I guess the gallbladder this morning. Good night, Wayne. God bless you. And I guess his gallbladder was spasming today from no food and all the drainage and all the. And I said drainage too. I don't blame you, Chev. I wouldn't either. But he's doing better now. And I can see my breath. That's how cold it is out here. It's cold. So he'll be all right. But good night to all of you that are leaving. God bless you. Many prayers. Much love. Stay safe. Have fun. Smile. Jesus loves you. Oh, it's cold here. Like I said, I couldn't believe it. I can see my breath. My eye shine's gone. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, and drink your pH balanced water. Yeah, I mean, it is cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but if I can see my breath, it's pretty darn cold. Is there such a thing, Matt? Yeah, Burr is right. I've got me a blanket, a warming blanket, but I'm still cold. Exactly, Jules. Me too. And I bought that inexpensive water from Walmart. You know, it's called it's the Equate brand 9.75 or something like that. Okay, Matt. But it was actually hurting my kidneys for a couple days, so I stopped drinking it, went back to the core, and my kidneys stopped hurting. So I don't know what's in that water. No, thank you. You can keep that white yucky stuff. I don't like snow. It was 70 here the other day, yesterday, Christy. Went from 70 down to, I don't even know what it is. Like I said, I can see my breath. It's got to be cold. Yeah, weather's been really crazy. A lot of people I know are sick because of the drastic weather change. You know, if it's 70 one day and 30 the next day, it's how people get sick. You know, their bodies just can't adjust that quickly to that kind of weather, especially if they spend time outside. But even for you guys that are in the cold all the time, you need to spend time outside. Even if it's for 30 minutes, get outside. I don't care if you sit in the car, but you need to get outdoors. It's life-changing, actually. You can take all the vitamins you want, but there's certain things that really help you, like the melatonin from the sun. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Ramona. I can see my breath. I couldn't believe how fast it got. Gator, you're killing me. Yep. And vitamin D works with your hormones, so that's what I'm saying. You need to get outside, especially during the winter time. You know, people get depressed, you know, your hormones go crazy. So you really need to go outside and spend some time outside. Sit in your car with the heater going. If you've got, what do you take for your fibromyalgia, Bomber? Or did we already discuss this? Yeah, you need to go outside, Patricia. It's really good for you. Just 15 minutes at a time. What, being inside, Matt? That's what I'm doing. I'm going crazy. Even if I have to go outside and stand outside for a while, I can't stand being in the house all the time. It's making me nuts. That's why I'm going crazy. Yeah, that's why I was asking you, Bomber. What are you doing for it? Because I got a lot of stuff on fibromyalgia. That's good, Patricia. Even if, like I said, even if it's 15 minutes a couple times during the day, just get outside. You really need that sun on your body. Just look up. This is what you can do. Just go outside, look up into the sky, you know, and just imagine you're just looking at the Lord. Just look up in the sky for a while. You'd be surprised what it'll do for you. And I irritate myself. I go outside at night just to get that fear factor, especially on the back porch. Dang, it's spooky out there. You can hear stuff creeping around. Oh yeah, I got to a point where I think it was 2 weeks I hadn't left the house, and I just kept saying, my husband said, well, I guess I'll go to the store, I guess I'll go to the store. I said, okay, go, go, go. And then one day he said, I gotta go to work, I have to have this. Can you please go to the store for me? And I don't want to go to the store. And he goes, please, I need it. And I was like, ah. So I got dressed, and boy, I had a ball. I was out there running around. I was like, yep, practice what you preach, D. So I've got my exercise equipment out, and I'm ready to get started again. And I'm just going to act like I'm not sick and go about my business. I'm going to start exercising, going back outside. I love being outside. I will do that, though. I had all kinds of excuses why I wasn't doing things. Ugh. Well, you need to email me, Bomber. Well, Gator, you can go to For Sale by Owner online and look up my house. It's the only one in Greenwood for $260,000. It shows pictures. The house is really pretty. It's a really beautiful house. It does need a little bit of work, but just a little bit of work. It doesn't need a whole bunch. What needs a whole bunch of work is the mother-in-law suite because I gutted it. But heck, I could do that with my eyes closed, except for the carpeting or flooring. Well, if we did flooring, I could do it. Not carpeting. Well, there's boogers here. Oh, that's another one of those where they call it idiopathic. If they don't know what it is, but there's a lot of things that can cause fibromyalgia. And some of the other things that are out there. It could be as simple as diet, you know. I mean, it could be medication that you've been taking too long. There's a lot of reasons for it. You know, everybody's got RA markers. Doesn't mean you have RA, but there are simple people that have RA that have been misdiagnosed. There's all kinds of stuff out there, guys. And Bomber, if you email me, I can help you. Fibromyalgia is pretty easy to deal with. I mean, my daughter had it. She doesn't have any symptoms anymore. She's loving it. Gabapentin's horrible, Patricia. Thank you, Quinn, for coming back. We missed you. I love you. Gabapentin's horrible stuff. Absolutely horrible stuff. And the damage it does is well worth not taking it. Because my husband was on gabapentin for a while and couldn't understand why he was losing his marbles and was forgetting stuff. And I told him, I said, get off that stinking pill. He was taking 4 of them a day and it wasn't doing anything. I said, then stop taking it. That should tell you something. All right, well, I can help you with Lyme's disease, too. That's what I'm saying. You got to email me, hun. Chev posted my email address. Just email me. Exactly, excuse me. Exactly, Ramona. That stuff is really wicked. And gabapentin's something I wouldn't put anybody on. Yeah, you'd know it, Bob. Good night, Christy. God bless you, sweetie. Love ya. Give your mama a hug for me. And your daddy, too. I'm cold. Hello? monkey's heart in a zoo. I know, Christy. I can feel it. Not everything, Ramona. You still haven't called me either. I can work with you one-on-one. Ugh. No, Patricia, and my son said it was that little night light, but yeah, I know, but you gotta call me. I even tried to imitate the light that he had out there, but it's impossible because this thing was shining on the ground away from us, so that was not the same thing. I mean, I thought for sure it would make perfect sense, you know, because it's one of those little solar-powered batteries that has a solar panel on top, and I thought, well, that'd be perfect if the moon was shining off it, it would glow. But it wasn't it. I even tried. I opened it up a little bit. I faced it out there, but it lit up the whole place instead of just the ground. This looked like someone had shined a blue flashlight on the ground towards, you know, the street. It was impossible. I couldn't repeat it, even with the white flashlight. So I don't have any clue what that blue light was. That just freaked me out. I think what freaked me out more is I couldn't see it, but I could see it on the computer. Isn't that weird, guys? No, not in my yard. It was right next to my truck lane. I mean, a big blob of blue something. Maybe it escaped. Yeah, it was like a blue haze. Exactly, Chev. I didn't really know how to explain it. It was just there. I don't know. It was really weird. Like that bolt across the street. You guys were there for that one, too. What was that? Oh, that's all right. It was just really weird. I should rename my videos what they actually are, but I just keep forgetting to do that. I got other things going on. My brain's not engaged. I'm running on batteries. You know that little Energizer bunny? When it runs out of batteries, it's going to fall over. That'd be me. Oh, of course. Yeah, that's been said to me before too, but you know, like I said, I don't know about any of that stuff, Jules. I just don't. Don't let what happen, Matt? Your bunny is broken. You poor thing. Why not? I think it'd be funny. Remember, I bounce. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Yeah, I forgot who said it. Somebody was here that night that I told Kevin that the person that was outside, the Sasquatch that was outside's name was Grandma. And then someone said, you know, your third eye opened. And I was like, what? You know, that's funny, Chev. Because I don't know anything about that stuff. All I know, quiet, Bob. All I know is that I got up to go to the bathroom, and when I sat down, the word grandma just popped in my head. So when I came back and said grandma, Kevin started crying. And it would make sense that it was grandma because she was gray. She was gray-chested. So I don't know anything about no third eye. I don't know anything about it. Don't think I want to know. That's what I was talking about. Some of this stuff is beyond my capability, you know? I don't really want to know. I'm not interested. That's my stomach rumbling. It says, feed me, Seymour, feed me. That's what they had said that night, that my third eye was open. I was like, what third eye? I don't have a third eye. But I didn't understand it, but I just leave it be because I don't know anything about it. But we've lost quite a few people that were on this chat for a long time because they are into witchcraft and stuff like that. So, and that's okay. You're here for a reason or a season, and that's it. And the rest of it, mm-mm. Web in the roof. I can't even say that. Say that fast, Matt. Try it. Yeah. Well, I'm not interested. Like I said, that kind of stuff is beyond my capability. Don't try. I hear you, Martha. It's easy to mess up Matt. Poor thing. I think that was a dog. You notice that dog down the street's not going crazy, right? Well, yeah, Jules, talk to Martha about that. She's done studying a lot of, she said it's good to know the enemy. Well, that's fine and dandy if you could get into that stuff, but I just can't. I know what the Bible says, and I'm content with that, and I'll leave it alone because there's other people that's their job. That's what they're supposed to be for. That's what they're here for. They are to know the enemy. They're to know by the name, and they're to be able to call them out. There's people that are supposed to do that. That's their job. That other people are not. And the people that try to get into it that don't belong doing it end up in trouble. Yeah, there's people put on this planet, and God knows who they are, and that is their job to call them as they are. And then there's other people, that just plant seed. We all have different jobs. He's already got a wooden leg. But heck, I don't even know what my job is, for crying out loud. I do know that I'm an edifier. Oh, he needs 2 wooden ones now? Did you kick the other one, Lane? Yeah, you make me crazy. Yeah, I'm not afraid or ashamed of the gospel, and I'll speak what I believe in and let others do the same, but I will not be moved. One thing I'll tell you about me. Stupid cold. We do. We are supposed to spread love, but people take that wrong. Actually, smiling at a person walking through Walmart that's got their head down and they briefly look up can change their world. Okay, Martha, be careful. Shaking somebody's hand and listening to them when they say, how are you? And you say, fine, and you actually ask them, how are you, and you pay attention, that can change somebody's life. There's simple things that you can do that aren't hard. Giving a family member a hug that you haven't hugged in a while, or a friend. You know, being there, listening to them instead of jaw-jacking about your own problems. Listen, but, you know, I found out that no matter how many problems I have, somebody's got problems that I consider worse. That's right, his timing's never wrong. Exactly. And then I talk to somebody else and I'm crying for them. I forget all about mine. No, Lane, that's Matt's job. Okay, sweetie. We love you, Bob. We're giving you hugs right now. Group hug for Bob. He needs hugs and prayers. Yeah, we have a tendency to forget about our own problems when we think about somebody else's or start praying for other people. Our problems are nothing. We wouldn't want to trade them. Although we think we do in the middle of it, but... Oh, yeah. We're here for you, Bob. Good night. Take a nap. See you later. He got his hugs. When I had Denny on the other day was the highest amount of views I've ever had. Matt, stop it. Bad boy. My nose is running. Uh-oh. There goes that light again. Watch that big light across the street, guys. Go take a nap, Bob. And dream of your tacos. Yeah, I'm pretty hungry. I'm trying to think. My son just came up here into my room, snuck up here when I went downstairs. Good night, Rob. God bless you. And took my cereal. He's just a bad boy. Oh, soon, Gator, soon. Don't forget to leave your prayer requests if you need them. What's going on over there? Stay there. Stay there. You stupid phone. It's gonna fall. There you go. Aha, I zoomed in. Night, night. Get him, Lane. There's Belle. Oh, that's the way it is every night, Patricia. Wait until they turn on all the lights because they have activity over there. Then that place really lights up. But he told me his wife demands this at night because she wants all those lights left on. Oh, really? Cool. How you doing, Miss Belle? You got tacos to eat. You're bad. Okay, Belle showed up, so now Bob can go to sleep. Well, I'll go ahead and end the live chat anyway. So you guys can all go to sleep and do what you gotta do. And I'll close my window and get warm. What a horrible word. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Good night, everyone. God bless you. Yes, I know. That's a horrible word she called you. Good night. God bless you. Don't forget your prayers. I love you guys. And Bomber, email me, please. And I will talk to you soon. Yeah, he's a tattletale. That's right. Good night, guys. See you soon.